Hi, my name is Aneri, and I'm an ATP graduate with my CFI, CFII, and MEI. I'm happy with my training at ATP and love the connections that I made with all the students, instructors, and admin support team that we had there. I spent 16 months and over $100,000 to get all my certificates and ratings. Looking back, I would do it again, but I wish I would have saved more money. Why is Accelerated better? The research pays off. Save money and get all your ratings faster, cheaper, and at your own pace. I found Jetwood Joe and liked the independent CFI network and how I get to work at my own pace. Jetwood Joe is an accelerated professional pilot training by expert independent certified flight instructors dedicated to get you through your training faster and cheaper than other flight schools around the country. Jetwood Joe was started by a father and son team, both named Joe, to help aspiring pilots to get their dream job of flying. They have followed others that have succeeded and fine-tuned the process to get you the results you want in as little as 3 to 6 months, spending less than $50,000. They have locations in Akron, Ohio, Denver, Colorado, Daytona Beach, Florida, Salt Lake City, Utah, Boise, Idaho, and many more locations opening up in 2025, including my location in Killeen, Texas. Accelerated instruction. Here are some quotes of pilots that train faster and cheaper. I earned my instrument rating in 10 days, commercial certificate in 5 days, multi-engine in 4 days, and CFI ratings in 4 days. Using an approach called accelerated instruction. This was one of the hardest things I've done as an adult, but the approach was absolutely worth it. If you're going to do it faster and cheaper, and you will not regret it. Accelerated flight instruction is a game changer. I spent close to 2 months flying once or twice a week, moving at a snail's pace. Accelerated training is simply the best approach to achieving your aviation goals if you have a life outside of flying. All of us here at Jetwood Joe believe in accelerated training. We hand select only the best CFIs to join our group of independent instructors. We have CFIs that have gone to many of the top flight schools in the country, including the U.S. military, ATP flight schools, Blue Line Aviation, Paragon flight centers, and many more. They all have great training programs and are a good choice for many people. But if you want to do it faster and cheaper, as my mentors Mike and Sean have coined the phrase, Jetwood Joe. What is accelerated instruction? Accelerated flight instruction is a focused and intensive approach to learning to fly and other ratings, aimed at helping you achieve your certification efficiently while maximizing the quality of your training. It's not about rushing. It's about dedicating a concentrated block of time to immerse yourself in flying away from the usual distractions of life. For me, what worked best was starting around 7 a.m. with the lesson, a flight in the morning, a lesson over lunch, a flight in the afternoon, another lesson after, breaking around dinner time. Using the simulator was another great tool, and 50 hours counted towards commercial. How long does it take? It depends completely on you. What made accelerated instruction so attractive to me is that I can go as fast as I can. This is the main reason we choose to use Part 61 as our main type of flight training. I'm seldom the fastest person in any room, but I'm never the slowest. So I find virtually all classrooms to be boring. Having a dedicated instructor meant I could move at my own pace, which ended up being pretty fast. Also, having a DPE scheduled and a backup is critical for getting everything done fast. Some people report that getting a check ride has taken up to 2 months because of the DPEs that are available. We have DPEs that we use regularly around the country and always have a backup scheduled. What do you have to do to prepare for accelerated instruction? 2 great things to focus are on 1. Pass the written exam for the rating before you start if possible and get higher than a 90. The 90 is arbitrary, but it's a signal that you understand most of the material. We use Gold Seal primarily for all of our ground schools, along with Shepherd Air to help you prepare for all the FAA written exams. And 2. Be familiar with the ACS requirements for the rating as if you were the instructor. But the real switch in getting ready for accelerated instruction is more of a mental model. You need to think of yourself as the instructor responsible for getting you ready for the test. That means you have to understand the requirements in detail, help to create the path to those requirements, and constantly evaluate where you are relative to them. In essence, you're hiring a guide to help you get ready for that test. You're not hiring an instructor to spoon-feed you. Accelerated flight instruction is not just a way to check boxes. It's a way to immerse yourself in aviation, achieve your goals efficiently, and minimize the disruptions to the rest of your life. For people like me and everyone here at Jetwood Joe, it's the ideal path. If you're interested in basic or advanced accelerated flight training, fill out the form below. My name is Aneri, and I'm a CFI, CFII, and MEI, and I'm scheduling students now in Killeen, Texas. So go to Jetwood Joe to start your training with me.